Did you watch the video about the people stuck on the escalator yet? It's an exaggerated picture of our dependence upon technology. But I think that lots of older adults are afraid that the escalator problem really represents future digital natives. They're afraid that the future generations might have key areas missing in their thought processes. I disagree. I think digital natives have some wonderful skills they bring to the classroom and life. I'm not saying they're perfect. I'm just saying they aren't any worse than my generation. For the most part, I agree with Mark Prinsky in his article about digital natives, digital immigrants. But I am open to other opinions and understand why some people strongly disagree with parts or all of what he says. Let's look at some of the key areas. Right away, he starts by saying that today's students are very different from those in the past, and that our education system is not prepared to effectively teach them. He argues that the methods of our teaching, as well as the content of our curriculum, need to be translated into digital in order to fulfill the requirements of digital natives in the future. People usually have a strong reaction against the idea of dropping some content, such as geometry, from our education systems. They are much more open to the idea of adding more emphasis on subjects such as logic and politics. They aren't as sure about the need for the study of robotics or nanotechnology. Let's face it, information is increasing at exponential rates, and we have no chance of teaching students all the important facts. However, we must be able to teach skills, strategies, methods, and metacognitive strategies. Teach them how to think, and they'll be able to apply it in any situation, including when the escalator stops. I think that as long as digital immigrants have control of the education system, there will not be any major changes. But individual teachers need to think about how they can more effectively reach digital natives. We can either complain about their lack of concentration, or we can give them projects and tasks with interesting goals, rather than expecting them to fill in worksheets or other mindless activities. I think that we should add more problem-solving activities in our classes and help students logically look at solutions to difficult scenarios, like pollution or the digital divide. The digital divide refers to the gap between the haves and the have-nots, those who have technology and internet access and those who don't. It is not necessarily ethically divided. It is basically a financial division, as well as a division between urban areas and rural areas. I personally feel like trying to adjust our educational system to better accommodate the ADD-like, attention deficit disorder, behavior of students is welcome. Piaget's theory of cognitive development from the early 1900s remains the main influence on our teachers. He viewed instructors as the experts, and students were the empty receptacles being filled up by the instructor. If digital natives finally force us away from that concept, I will be very grateful. By the way, digital natives don't expect their teachers to be the experts. So if you are a digital immigrant teaching digital natives, you can relax. Let them teach each other and you. Teachers are expected to serve as managers and facilitators. I'll end this part with a story from a friend of mine. She told me that her son and his friends have LAN, L-A-N, parties, where each of them brings part of a computer network, the hard drive, monitor, modem, etc., and they connect several computers together to increase their capabilities and do their assignments together. In the case she was mentioning, the assignment was creating a video and editing it into a final form. She also said that her son and his friends get together online almost every night via conferencing and gaming software to go over their homework, before, during, and after the game, of course. That kind of initiative, where teens gather without being told to by teachers to use technology and learn, can be used by instructors in some interesting ways if we are open to it.